Hello.
Okay. Welcome to my girlfriend's favorite wrestling podcast. I'm your host,
Are you going to say your name?
Tavaris Smith.
And I'm your other host, Sam Cardona.
Yeah. Apologies for that.
We know our names.
Yeah. Hey, we just taught ourselves how to produce a podcast, BTS, behind the scenes, equipment.
I mean, I sat here. You did most of the work.
Yes, and I have a slight sweat, but we are good. We are here live in sunny Silver Lake, California.
You say that every single time, and it's the evening.
Always nighttime. Let's go. It's sunny somewhere. How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm good. Good. A little sweaty.
Yeah.
But, we're good. we're powering through. Exciting weekend for wrestling.
Yeah. Exciting weekend. Exciting weekend for us.
Exciting weekend for us. That's right. You want to tell them?
Oh, you don't.
Okay. We are changing the name of the podcast to my fiance's favorite wrestling podcast. We got engaged last Friday.
Yes.
Friday evening.
Just in time for Elimination Chamber.
Oh, yeah. It was a big weekend. Elimination Chamber, the Oscars, little food poisoning. It was
engagement. Yes.
Engagement. Fun for the whole family. So, yeah.
Yeah. So, except the name of the podcast isn't changing because that will be too much work.
Yes, we've come way too far. We are 5 episodes deep, and we cannot change the podcast title now.
We have 3 fans all around the globe.
Yes.
And they would just be disappointed.
Yeah. Shout out to our one fan in Geneva, Switzerland.
Yes.
Savin, we miss you. I don't know.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah. So, yeah. Let's get into it. Elimination Chamber.
Yes.
Big
Shall we
time.
start with the women, with the ladies?
Yeah. Take it away.
Okay. I mean, coming right in hot, Jade just bucking shit up, coming back.
Yeah. It was crazy.
I know. Look,
What?
I mean, we spoke about this already, but Liv just selling the fuck out of that entrance.
She deserves an Oscar.
She does. She's like, oh no, she's coming for me.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's funny because I don't think that she did it, but just to have her being scared that a black woman is coming at her full force and just knowing, I fucked up somehow.
It's
Maybe
like
I
she
didn't
should be
attack you.
scared, this woman who's twice my size.
Yeah. It was giving white guilt, which was hilarious.
Yeah.
Because that's gone.
From the world.
Yes. So, yeah, Jade comes in, does the little pump fake to Liv, and then beats the living shit out of Naomi.
All while Bianca is like screaming in a glass box.
Yeah. Like, she looked like Viola Davis in there. You know what I'm saying? She was going crazy.
What'd you say when you were comparing Bianca to Beyonce?
Oh, yeah. So that's 2 things Bianca does better than Beyonce. Wrestle and act. But Beyonce, everything else.
Everything is
good.
perfect. We love
Thank you,
her.
Beyonce. We love you. This
Okay.
podcast is sponsored by Beyonce.
Sponsored by Beyonce and
Yes.
Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Maybe not anymore, but yeah.
Cheer. Yeah. And then, so I would say my MVP of the match was Liv Morgan.
She was great.
She enhanced every mini storyline in the Elimination Chamber. She had all of the high spots. She got whipped like a slave.
She did. Oh my God. I think we were watching Raw a couple of weeks ago and I'm like, damn, Bianca doesn't really use her braid that much anymore. And you're like, no, she saves it for special occasions.
Yeah,
and this was amazing.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing.
Yeah. Never have I. It's very rare where I have like watched a wrestling event and seen somebody work so hard where I'm like, this person deserves a vacation. You know what I mean? I think after last year's WrestleMania, I was like, give this man like 4 to 5 months off.
Right.
Liv Morgan deserves like, after WrestleMania, give her like 5 months off.
She posted that photo of her just bruised up. I was like, it looks like she has leprosy.
Yeah.
Her skin
Like
is just
something
covered
did
in
her.
welts.
Yeah. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
I mean, not disgusting.
No, but like, yeah, she
But it
needs a
looked
vacation.
disgusting. Yeah.
And
yeah.
painful.
Yeah. Take an ice bath or something.
Right.
So it's good.
So yeah, that was the highlight. I'm glad Bianca won though, because I feel like it pushes the storyline a lot.
I agree.
You know?
I agree. It's giving criminal mastermind.
It is. I was a little worried that Alexa Bliss was going to be more important than she was, but I'm glad they kept her at low importance.
So you hate Alexa Bliss. Explain.
I think that she's like a less evolved. She's the less evolved Pokemon of Liv Morgan.
That is so interesting. People used to say that the exact opposite.
Well, I think that Liv has grown in the past, like, just 5 years since I've been watching wrestling, because I don't really feel like I really don't feel like she had much of a character until this Dominic Rhea Ripley 3-way situation.
Ow.
I know, except it's not that hot, unfortunately, because it's Dominic Mysterio.
Well, that's true. Well, you tune out the dick. You know what I mean? Sorry. Leave it in.
Women say that all the time.
Damn. Pew, pew. Shots fired.
But yeah, I just think, I don't know. Well, because like Alexa Bliss kind of stole the Fiend's, character, but is doing it way less well.
I would say way worse.
Yeah, way worse. Yeah.
Terribly, some might say.
Yeah.
I don't say it, but I think it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't understand. I think that her original character, which was basically like bratty, mean girl with charisma.
Right, but I feel like Tiffany's doing that better now. You know what I mean? Just like every iteration of Alexa Bliss is now being done better by someone who is better.
I mean, shit, yeah. Tell us how you feel.
Yeah,
you know
sorry. I'm a bitch on this podcast is what I realized.
No, you turned heel today.
Yeah.
A lot of heel turns this weekend.
Okay, but enough about Alexa Bliss. The rest of Roxanne Perez really shown up. She's coming in hot. I feel like I thought that, and Lyra Valkyria is doing well too, but I thought she was going to be the next, like, from NXT to the big leagues champ, but Roxanne is really getting it.
I think both are being pushed in different ways. I think Lyra she's too big for NXT at this point, but not big enough for the main event scene.
Okay.
Whereas Roxanne is just like undeniable in her in-ring ability and her personality.
Yeah.
And so then that's why they're like, okay,
she's ready.
You go here.
Yeah.
You go here now.
Yeah.
She fit in. She did a great job. Like, carried a lot of the match. Did really well, I think.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
Okay.
So short, but
very
so
tiny.
Mighty,
Yeah, but I mean, so is Liv. We got to see her and Liv side by side. I feel like they're about the same size.
I feel like Liv's an average heighted woman.
I don't think that's true.
Because Dom is like, what, 6'2"?
Yeah,
6'3"?
she looks small. Okay,
but she doesn't look that small.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Anyway, so Bianca wins and then comes out just to view on Monday night Rhea and Io Sky.
Yep.
And that match went differently than I thought it was going to go.
Which, the Rhea and Io Sky?
Yeah. I thought Rhea, okay, so my prediction when Jade came out, I was like, oh, it feels like Bianca and Naomi were actually the ones behind her injury. Some shenanigans happening. And then, so I feel like, it was a shock. But whoever Bianca is going to fight, I thought Jade's going to come out and be like, no. And then it's just going to be all three of them at WrestleMania. But I don't know, because I think that Rhea and Bianca have like more, like, what's the word? There's just like more, what's the opposite of chemistry when you fucking hate someone? More aggression towards each
animosity?
other. Animosity. There's like more buildup. I think that match would be more interesting. So when Io Sky won, I was like, okay, like the match was good.
Yeah.
But like the end all be all is to fight Bianca at WrestleMania. So I was like a little bit confused about why she won.
It is interesting that they decided to go in that direction because of how big Rhea and Bianca are. You
like physically?
No.
Oh.
No. Just like they're the two biggest women's
They
stars
are. Yeah.
So you would think, oh, wow, this is going to be like them. This is why I think, because the three of them are essentially faces right now. And when Rhea lost her title, she was kind of showing signs of heel.
Yes.
But I think that they're going to swerve us because Rhea was already heel for like
a long time.
2 years when she was running with Dom.
Okay.
And so it makes no sense for her to be heel right now.
Okay.
What does make sense is for Bianca to turn heel.
Very much it makes sense. And I think the world wants it.
Yeah. And I think that Bianca will turn heel at the triple threat at WrestleMania. And then
you do think it'll be a triple threat?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. The reason I think it'll be a triple threat is because they've been teasing this three-way, as you call it.
That's what it's called.
Yeah. Since like for a while, like for several weeks now.
Okay.
And just the fact that Io was even there after the Elimination Chamber, it was like, oh, okay, she's going to be involved moving forward.
Okay.
Like if it was just a stare down between
Bianca and
Rhea, then they're just going for that. But, I think it's going to be good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm excited either way.
Same.
I'm glad I feel like Bianca was kind of like pulled back a little. Like, it's just that she was a star and then you put her in a tag team group and her light dims a little bit. You know what I mean? So I'm glad she's kind of like, so like no shade to Naomi, but I'm glad she's like solo again.
Yeah. Well, I think that's going to be part of the storyline of why she turns heel.
Oh.
Because her light was dimmed with Naomi, but they did have the championship.
Which no shade to Naomi because I fucking love Naomi, but it feels like they brought her back from being let go and they're just like, let's put you on a tag team.
Yeah.
All black girls go together.
Right. Yeah. The WWE way.
Right.
If you're black, you stick together.
Right.
Yeah. Cool. So
Okay.
what are your predictions for WrestleMania? You think that so let's say that it is, what do you think is going to be, Rhea, Io, and Bianca, or just Io versus Bianca?
I think it would be more interesting if it was Rhea, Io, Bianca.
Okay, so let's say it's going to be that. Who wins that?
Ooh.
And how?
I think I would love if Bianca turned heel and won. That would be amazing.
Yep.
If she didn't turn heel, then get Io in there to like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
To kind of shake things up between those two.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what. How about you?
I'm going to go Bianca winning, turning heel violently on both women.
Love it.
And it will lead to a feud that goes for almost the whole year.
Amazing.
Between the three. And I think that eventually it will be a one-on-one between Rhea and Bianca at some point.
Bianca and Jade, though. We got to get whatever is happening with her back fully.
Yeah.
Yeah. As long as Bianca gets to whip some more people with her hair, I'm here for it.
Yeah, especially the white girls.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm in agreement.
Okay, moving on to men's.
Oh, yeah. The less interesting
I know.
story.
A hot take. I think I'm the only one on the internet that doesn't give a fuck about John Cena at all.
Wow. Well, we're jumping ahead. That was after.
Sorry.
That was
well,
after.
Okay. It was after, but it's like I feel like the entire Elimination Chamber was pointless because it's like, yeah, John Cena's going to win.
Okay, but he had to win before,
Yeah, I
you know what
know.
mean? And then they had to set up a little Easter egg, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Feuds in between it.
Yeah.
So like Damian Priest getting eliminating, getting getting screwed by Drew McIntyre.
Right.
I think that will set up.
Yeah. Damian Priest eliminating Drew McIntyre was like, what?
Yeah. And then like, why would they?
Yeah.
And
then
he kicked him in
Logan
the
Paul,
face.
And then Logan Paul got him out, which was amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, you like Logan Paul.
You know, I unfortunately do. It's just the thing of like when we were the entire time, and I do this while we're watching, I look up everyone's ages, particularly the men, to be like, who would actually win in a fight? And Logan Paul is like 20 years younger and moves so much smoother than any of those dudes.
That's true. And he can fight for real.
I'm like, these guys are, I mean, I'm sure John Cena can fight for real. He's huge, but like.
Are you sure that John
No,
Cena
I
can
actually,
fight for real?
I don't.
Okay. I don't know. I was just asking. It's okay if that's what you think. But
some things, some internet quips, because I enjoyed the internet's reaction to this fight more than I enjoyed this fight.
Okay, how so?
Well, I don't know if anybody else on Twitter saw, but the entire time CM Punk was in his chamber, that light was falling down and he was trying to put it back up.
Yes.
And they did not televise that at all. Like the cameraman.
Like
why?
Because that nigga
Because he's handy.
Yeah,
That is why I like him.
Yeah.
I do.
Audience, Sven, if you don't know, Sam has a major crush on CM Punk, and it disgusts me in every way.
And I don't know why, because he is just like a white man.
Yeah.
But there's something about him.
With a Pepsi tattoo.
Yeah, which,
And he's sober.
I mean, I don't care that he's sober. I don't care that he's sober, but like.
I'm sober too.
As of 2 days ago. Yeah, there's just something about him. And I think it looks like he could fix things.
Okay, you make a good point. That's important. That is important. He'd be a good task rabbit.
Yes,
I will say. Yeah, he dresses like I said this the other day off camera, but he dresses like he always comes to the ring in a t-shirt and drawers.
Yeah,
he dresses like when a bad bitch stay at your house for the first time. You just grab a tee out your closet, put her little undies, take a little shot. And then, okay, fast forwarding to Monday Night Raw. Yeah.
Because my favorite part about Raw was CM Punk just coming out and shitting on everyone. What did he call The Rock?
So he called The Rock a bald fraud.
Yes.
Bald fraud.
I
made
thought
it rhyme better.
I thought he said frog at first, and I was like, that's an amazing insult to call The Rock a bald frog.
Because he do look like a frog a little bit.
He does.
Because he ain't got no facial hair.
Or body hair whatsoever.
Yeah. What's that like lump shit that be in the frog's throat that be pulsating?
Oh,
sometimes?
I don't know. Like that they ribbit from? Yeah. He's got that.
Yeah, he got that shit. That's like purring, but for frogs.
But anyway, I think so part of CM Punk's appeal is that, you know, he came out in a H&M zip up hoodie and Target jeans and yellow Hokas.
Yeah.
And I was like, still something about it.
Yeah, he had the saggy Old Navy jeans on, the stone wash that he's washed and dried.
But the, you know, power with which he said that speech and just shat on absolutely everyone, including Seth Rollins.
The fact that he went out there, looking like that.
Right.
He don't give a fuck.
He doesn't.
I think that's what you like.
Yes, I think so too.
All right, I'm going to give a fuck less when I start being in the world. She could like me.
Oh, I do like you, baby.
Oh.
Gay. I just want there to be a storyline where Punk and Seth Rollins do have the same father. And they find that out.
Yeah.
Let's get 23andMe to be one of WWE's sponsors, and they find out they're actually related.
Yeah.
And then they love each other again.
You know what would be a funny storyline for Seth is if there was somebody in WWE where he was just like walking in backstage with one of his like little outfits on.
Yeah.
And then he like walks past somebody wearing the exact same outfit. And they just like start beefing because like over the outfit and shit.
Because who wears the Seth Rollins outfit?
It's
Nobody.
Like, this bitch thinks she cute.
Right.
Like.
I know the men really need to step up their game. Like Seth is like interesting to watch because of his outfits.
But they always use it against him. They're like, you were in your wife's closet, you fucking. And it's like. That's homophobic, CM Punk. I don't know. I didn't know that you were not with the community. Love that for you. How's that feel? What are you hiding? Do you not have closets, CM Punk? Huh?
I don't
you
think
trying
so.
to take my girl, CM Punk?
I think he has one drawer with, all
of his merch in it.
With all of his merch and some Old Navy jeans and an H&M hoodie.
Yeah, and one pair of Hokas, all purpose, jogging. Weightlifting, if he even does that.
Clubbing.
No, he doesn't go to the fucking club.
No. But if he did, he'd wear that.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay.
Sorry. Side mission.
So, yeah, I feel like we should, I guess, talk about John Cena turning heel.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So, we all knew that Cody wasn't going to give his soul away.
Was not.
He did a great job making it seem like he was about to, but I was like, Cody Raheem Rhodes, black legend, would never do that.
Never. Also, amazing that Raw is now on Netflix because he said, fuck you. What did he say?
He said, go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself, Rock. And the crowd
And
goes
it was
crazy.
great.
Yeah. Yeah. And The Rock was just so like, this is upsetting. And I'm The Rock and I'm a bald frog.
Right. Bald frog. Title of episode.
Yeah.
Bald
frog. And, you know, John Cena going crazy doing his John Cena shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then I didn't even know his face could look like that. I haven't seen him that like unhappy looking since he was with Nikki Bella.
Ooh.
And but it was mostly his fault, I would say.
That relationship was entirely his fault.
Yeah.
I watched Total Divas. Come on.
Yeah. Also Natty with the tweet of the week.
Amazing.
I lived through 100 episodes of Total Divas. I saw this shit coming.
Yeah.
But yeah, then he kicks him in the dick. And
I know. And then makes his face bleed. It's crazy whenever anyone starts, well, it wasn't even a match, but like whenever anyone starts bleeding in a match, because when you bleed from the face, it's like usually not indicative of a terrible injury, but oh my God, is it so much blood?
Yeah.
And he's always wearing a suit. So it's like
It's worse.
he looks like John fucking Wick every time he's. And also he bleeds easily. Does he have hemophilia? What is happening with Cody Rhodes?
I think that they go to the spots that bleed more. And like make
maniacal.
it bleed more. They like focus on it so that it bleeds. They actually caught this guy who used to be in WWE, Dean Ambrose, aka John Moxley.
Okay.
So on one of the AEW tapings that was live,
Yeah.
the storyline was he got beat up backstage, so it was gonna cut to him bleeding, laying out on the ground. And when it cut to him, he was punching himself in the head, trying to make himself bleed more. And then the camera was like, nigga, chill. And then he was like, oh, wait, nah, I'm dead. But he got caught his ass.
I knew girls in high school that used to do that.
Oh my God. Yeah. Hey, so, you know, shit's crazy.
That's dark. Anyway.
Yeah, where were we? I'm sorry.
I think that was it. John Cena turning heel.
Oh, and then Travis Scott allegedly busted Cody Rhodes' eardrum and gave him a black eye.
Right. Which is funny because it didn't really look like he did much, you know, comparatively.
It looked like he slapped him like he was a girl.
Yeah, a little bit.
Little girly slap.
It's crazy that of all of the people that have dated Jenner sisters and have become wrestlers, Travis Scott is the least impressive.
Oh,
and there's only two, but
you don't think Travis Scott's handsome?
No, just as a wrestler, I'm saying.
As a wrestler. Oh, yeah. They've dated a lot of, Bad Bunny.
Yeah, that's it. Just
Travis
two.
Scott. Yeah, who else? There's probably some.
I'm sure there's more.
There's some low-key ones
sure
out
there's more.
I'm sure we'll see Timothy fucking Chalamet on an episode of Raw soon.
Honestly, Timothy Chalamet versus Travis Scott wrestling. What was the claymation wrestling show that they used to have in the 90s and 2000s?
Oh yeah, Celebrity Deathmatch.
Celebrity Deathmatch.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Hosted by Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Make that a reality.
Yeah, make that great again.
We got to bring that back.
Yeah, that would be great. They should bring that back.
Yes.
They should bring back the WWE Network. That's a story for another day.
Yeah.
But they should, because all these commercials on fucking Peacock.
It's too much.
And also, the fact that you can't rewind all the way once the live event starts.
Right.
Hey, Triple H, I know you're listening to this shit all the way in Switzerland. Don't do that.
I know. Because it's like, guess what? Not everybody can get home exactly at 4 p.m. on a Saturday.
Yeah, you cunt.
I'm sorry.
Fuck.
Some of us work on Monday nights and we can't start Raw exactly on time.
Yeah. I've been turning down shows on Monday night so I could watch Raw, and I can't do that anymore.
We're losing money.
Losing money.
So
I'm bleeding out of my ass. Okay.
All right. I think that's it.
Well, shit.
Unless you want to, yeah. Whose turn is it to cut a promo?
I believe.
Is it my turn?
So
Is it your turn?
I think that.
Did we do one last time? I don't think we did.
We did do one last time. You cut one on traffic.
That was quite a while ago.
Is it your turn or is it my turn?
I don't know.
All right.
How are we going to cut this
I'm going to
out?
cut one on CM Punk
Okay,
right now.
do it.
CM Punk out here with his fucking Hokas on, thinking that he's doing big things because he got some old Navy jeans on and they sagging his ass. Fuck that. Next week, Monday Night Raw, Madison Square Garden. I'm pulling up. I'm firing up the Prius. I'm bringing my cat, Gigi Cardona, Bean, Smith, Early. We getting in the Prius. We driving cross country, and I'm coming to whoop some ass. CM Punk, you bring your saggy ass jeans, your Hokas, your bad bitch t-shirt, and your CM Punk Chicago draws, and I'm gonna see you after your steel cage match with Seth Rollins, because you ain't about to take my girl. It's my fiance's favorite wrestling podcast. I'm the host.
Yeah.
Tavares Smith.
You tell him, baby.
She's the other host, Samantha Cardona. And CM Punk, one more thing. Let a nigga get some free merch, B. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got the best merch in the game. Let me
That's
get some,
very
let me get
true.
some merch. But leave my woman alone. And don't be looking all whatever it is she finds attractive about you, stop doing that shit. And that's it. This has been
great.
Thank you. This has been Do we have any? Oh yeah, wait. Last thing.
Yeah.
So our last episode, we were talking about endorsement deals for women wrestlers.
Yes.
I feel like everything. I've been wanting to say this.
We're manifesting.
We manifested everything. So I think episode 3, I said they can't keep calling Jey Uso main event Jey Uso if he's not gonna be in a fucking main event.
Right.
And then a nigga wins the Royal Rumble.
And now he's gonna.
Then we say.
event.
Then we
WrestleMania.
say, why don't women's wrestlers have endorsement deals?
Yes.
Boom. Tiffy time, TurboTax, perfect Tiffy timing type shit. It's not watches
So
like I said
much
it would be.
alliteration.
You know what I'm saying? Tiffy time, TurboTax, Tiffy. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And what's my next? I'm gonna call myself the bald philosopher,
Prophet.
the bald prophet, the bald fit.
No, bald
No,
prophet.
bald prophet.
Bald fit.
Damn, yeah, that sounds like a
bald
fitness
outfit.
class by a bald nigga.
Yeah.
Bald fit. Live bald. My next prophecy.
Okay.
My next prophecy.
Let me hear it.
Is I think that Liv Morgan is gonna announce an engagement by October.
To
A black nigga.
Oh.
Let's go.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay.
I don't know who it's gonna be.
That's an interesting prophecy. We'll see. I
Yeah.
guess.
Black dude's making a comeback. 2025. Let's go.
Yeah.
All right.
Sponsored by DMX's Ghost.
Yes. Oh, one time for our sponsors, Intraskin. But anyway, this has been episode 5 of my girlfriend's favorite wrestling podcast, aka my fiance's favorite wrestling podcast, aka my soon-to-be wife's favorite wrestling podcast, aka your girlfriend's favorite wrestling podcast.
Yes.
I got way looser towards the end of this episode, and I wish I started with this much energy, but we're gonna get up out of here.
Follow us on the socials.
We're gonna do this more frequently.
We are.
We found a way. And
a
CM
will.
Punk. And a will.
A will and a way.
Yes. And CM Punk, stay away from my girl. And
That's
I
it.
am your host, Tavares Smith.
I'm Sam Cardona.
And
We out.
sheesh.